From its very beginning, Scouting has been a movement in which youth develop by taking responsibility for their activities and adventures. Lord Baden-Powell's vision for Scouting was of a program in which Scouts play the most important role within their sections, and his vision for Scouters was that they serve as mentors, supporting the youth as they step up to run things themselves. Youth-led. It's just one of the 4 elements of the Canadian Path, but I have to admit, this is the one that I think is particularly important. Over the last couple of years, we've been listening carefully to the youth of all ages participating in our programs. They want to spend more time outdoors. They want to have great adventures, challenging themselves and trying new things for the first time. They want to look up to enthusiastic Scouters who will ask them what they want to achieve and coach them to success. This feedback from our youth is at the core of the Canadian Path, a program that will enable more Scouting youth to benefit from great, safe Scouting adventures than ever before. It's been a long time coming, and I'm pleased to kick off the new Scouting year by inviting you to join me on the Canadian Path. Remember, this is your Canadian Path. Scouts Canada will provide the tools, but you will decide where it leads you as a Scout or as a Scouter.
As soon as the word adventure is mentioned, something stirs within us, an excitement about possibilities. Is it to explore the unknown, to challenge us? Maybe we want to satisfy our curiosity, trying something new for the first time. This totally starts with Scouts. Some say it's in our nature to seek out adventure. Experiencing adventurous activities allows us to learn about our strengths and reap the rewards of our successes. Scouting began as a quest for adventure. In this spirit, we need to be responsive to the demands of our youth and provide them with the activities that they want. An adventure is fun, exciting, and challenging experience. This can happen anywhere. For many, new experiences take place outdoors, beyond the walls of the meeting hall. The feedback that we've gathered from our youth consistently indicates a desire for more outdoor adventures. Adventure can also happen indoors, however. The criteria for having an adventure are the same. An adventure must be exciting, challenging, and fun. Adventures can happen in the meeting hall, the local gym, the swimming pool, or the rock climbing gym, wherever the youth seek them out. Remember, this is your Canadian Path, and you will identify the challenges and achievements that you experience as a Scout or as a Scouter. So where would you like to go?
Plan, do, and review are 3 important words that describe a process we can all follow for activities, camps, or anything else we do in Scouting. This is not new, of course. Be prepared is at the heart of what we do. Our goal is to enhance this principle and make Plan, Do, Review a process that is accessible for all of our sections. This process will be consistent from Beaver Scouts to Rover Scouts. It's a way of doing things that ensures youth and Scouters alike make their activities safe, challenging, and most importantly, fun. Planning may be the most important step in the Plan, Do, Review process. We have some great resources to help plan great, safe Scouting adventures, and there are opportunities for youth to be more involved in this important step. Youth of all ages need to be involved in choosing their activities, figuring out what equipment is needed, dividing out the tasks, and thinking about safety. Do does not mean that we let nature take its course after an activity has been planned. Youth need to consciously apply their planning to an activity and think critically during their adventures to ensure that everything is happening safely and successfully. The Scouter's experience is critical in guiding youth to consider the challenges, risks, and options, even as an activity is taking place. Review is an important part of any activity. As a Scouter, I've been through this many times before, but the goal on the path is for me to guide and mentor youth, to pass on my knowledge, and to help my Scouts, regardless of their age, to reflect on their experience, identify what successes they had, list what hiccups they encountered, and determine what were the strongest and weakest moments of the activity. Some groups will incorporate their review into a Scouter's 5 or during the bus ride back home. Other groups will do it a week later back in the meeting hall. When you review might just depend on how many of you are actually awake during that bus ride home. Scouters can pose some of the following questions to their youth during the review process. What do you know now that you didn't know before? How did we handle the activity? Did everyone play a part? What was great about this adventure? What was not so great and needs improvement? Start your fall adventure on the right foot using Plan, Do, Review in everything that you do. I'm confident that if you do so, you'll have a great number of safe Scouting adventures on your Canadian Path.
What are spices? There are 6 critical attributes that are fundamental to developing well-rounded youth, better prepared for success in the world. SPICES is an acronym for social, physical, intellectual, characterful, emotional, and spiritual development. These building blocks help our youth flourish in everyday life. Scouting is one of the few programs that helps youth grow in all 6 of these areas. Most Scouters recognize that these 6 attributes are already embedded in our program. They see it in the open conversations and meaningful moments with their groups that allow youth to shine, from a Cub Scout solving a problem in a STEM experiment, to a Venturer Scout sharing her flashlight to help another, to a crew of rovers discussing a service project in a foreign country. The Canadian Path will simply create more and greater opportunities for our youth to have these meaningful moments.
I look forward to meeting you on the Canadian Path during this new Scouting year. The Canadian Path sets Scouts scans apart from other youth organizations because it creates an opportunity for young people to organize and lead their own adventures programs. This helps Canadian youth to grow as individuals, and it helps Scouting to grow as movement. The 4 elements are fundamental to the Canadian Path, so do your best to live them in your program. Over the coming months, we will be launching support tools and videos for each of the 4 elements. But you don't have to wait to make your program walk the Canadian Path. Start now. Bring the journey to your group. And one parting thought. Although you've heard it a few times already, this is your path, your Canadian Path, and either a Scout or a Scouter, you can make it as challenging, as successful, and as rewarding as you wish. Are you up to the challenge? I thought so, so see you on the Canadian Path.
Welcome to the Canadian Path.